Oh, well, fair enough. Oh, bowled him. Matthew Fisher has just bowled Brooke Guest for 75. Off stump, cartwheeling back, and the first wicket of the day has been taken. 193 for 4. And he comes again. Ooh. Now then, Donald has got just a little bit lucky there. He's got a genuine edge on it, but it was dying on its way past the left hand of Finley Bean at gully, and he couldn't get anything on it. Fisher in, then they've got 2 slips back in place, and Donald has just nudged this one backward of points, and it's running away with some real good time. Length fails to stop it. Yep, Fisher is in. Oh, Donald again riding his luck here. That's 2 genuine edges. This time it goes through 3rd slip really, and Yorkshire don't have one of those.
A slightly straighter position there. His root is in again, and that's glanced off the bat down towards 3rd man, and it is trickling towards the boundary, but will be 4 more runs to the total. Derbyshire move on to 220, and Donald.
There's Revis. He's on his way in and bowls to him, and he guides that out into the offside. It's going to get a boundary and reach 3 figures for the 37th time in his career, Wayne Madsen, and this has to be among the better centuries that he scored. Good opposition.
Root will run in again, and that's clubbed away by Madsen into the air, and it is taken. So Madsen's fine innings comes to an end at 104. He just tried to go after that one.
There is Fisher again, bowls, and that one is off the edge of Donald's bat down to 3rd man for 4. Not the first time it's gone off the edge of the Anaran Donald bat. He moves on to 40 as Fisher begins a new over. He can't avoid going for the pull shot there. Anaran Donald from the short delivery, and he picks up 4 runs and moves to 47.
Starts his over here into Donald, who pushes that one away. There was a more controlled edge wide of 3rd slip, and he will pick up an easy couple of runs there for the total.
Half century for Anaran Donald. His first for Derbyshire. Here he is, in and bowls to Dahl. We almost made something happen there with a full length delivery, but Dahl managed to whip it away down very fine to fine leg for 4 runs. So all sorts of things happening straight away. 281 for 5 now.
Derbyshire.
A free book, I think you'll find. It's this trapped leg before wicket. Anuj Dahl right in front. He went back to Jordan Thompson there and was hit. From here it looked like it was right in front, and Thompson gets the breakthrough.
Meanwhile, here at Headingley we like to dice with broadcasting convention, as Revis is in, driven down the ground. It was a full bunger this one, and Alex Thompson will be quite happy to receive that for his first delivery.
Bowls to Thompson, who flicks it straight to mid-wicket and he's out, and that will be lunch.
As Thompson runs in, and that's swiped away by Chappell over the mid-off's head, and he will pick up 6 runs for it. That's his first 6, and he's clubbed that away.
They got 1 for that, 2 for that, by the way, and Donald steps back and pulls this delivery from Revis that again is banged in short.
Runs in again, and that's swatted away by Chappell, and that will be 4 runs to the total. He's swatted that way to sort of a cow corner-ish area.
But, well, he risked a bit of injury, but seems to be okay. So 4 more to Donald. He's on to 80. Score some runs quickly and then bowl really well again, Yorkshire, and that's probably the only result other than a draw that might happen. You never know if they set Derbyshire an interesting target.
As Fisher is in round the wicket. That one is short, but that one is in the offside, and Chappell has just driven that to a very vacant mid-off position for 4. So the bowler was not quite bowling to his field there.
Who thought they'd get to 357 and another bonus point? This is an attempt to heave it into the leg side. He's got a thick inside edge, and it's gone down a fine leg for 4 runs. Joe Root's got his hands on his head. Chappell moves to 33, and it's 300, and Fisher bowls to him, blimey. Oh, that was just a horrible piece of cricket all round as it goes straight through Dan Moriarty's legs for 4.
is in again, and Chappell clubs that one away but doesn't quite get hold of it, but it's gone over the fielder who was waiting on the deep square leg boundary just behind square there, and he will have another 6. Fair to say is opening up, and I wonder if this is just going to be the end of Joe Root plodding along from the football stand end.
Yeah, it could be. 97 and Iron Donald. Joe Root bowling from the football stand end, bowls to him and he goes back, and he's been caught behind, has he? Yes, he has. And an Iron Donald falls 3 shy of a century.
Fisher runs in and will bang that one in short, and it should have been stopped by the fielder at mid-on, but it's not been, and that has gone through to the boundary. As Fisher is in, and that one is banged in short and pulled away very, very comfortably by Chappell for 4 more runs. Fisher is in again round the wicket, and that one is clubbed away and high. It's a top edge, and he will have to depart. He didn't get hold of that at all, tried to play it into the leg side. It spooned up and was caught at a conventional gully. Chappell has made 78.
Joe Root in and bowls. Oh, and he's paddled that one nicely round the corner for 4 runs down the fine leg. Well done, Pat Brown, whose highest score in first-class cricket is 5.
Yes is the answer to that final question, but the delivery is not quite up to the mark, and it's dragged away wide of the despairing dive of Jordan Thompson, who chases it down towards the boundary, but the ball wins. 4 runs.
Root is in again, and that's clubbed away by Brown, and that is a lovely shot, and he will pick up.
Thompson is in, and that's going to be 4. Ball short of length, wide of off stump, and played like a proper batter.
As Root is in again, and that is tried to sweep away by Brown, who gets enough glove or bat on it, and it's taken by Lythe in the slips, and it will not be a chance for Fisher to get his 5 and Derbyshire will be all out for 447.
Scoring company's had it absolutely spot on the entire time. That one is driven by Bean for 4 runs. That's the cover boundary. Nice shot. 2 wide, bit over pitch from Anuj Dahl.
And I hope they're still out there. Sonia will take you through the first over from Pat Brown.
Yes, Brown in over the wicket, and that's just clipped away by Lythe down towards. We'll change to round the wicket now, and that's driven by Lythe into a vacant. And he will pick up a boundary for that. It almost looked like the fielder, the sweeper on the offside, was going to get round, but he didn't quite fancy the dive. As Brown is in, and that's driven back down the pitch by Bean, and that will be 4 runs. That was a lovely drive, just sort of opened the face, didn't try and overhit it, just timed that straight back down the pitch.
Stream as Kane bowls a horrible full toss that's beaten away out baseball style to the mid-wicket boundary for 4 by Finlay Bean. Bowls wide of the off stump, cut away, 4 runs. Once it got past the dive of the man at backward point.
Tickner runs in again round the wicket to Lythe, who drives that one through the covers for 4. Textbook cover drive there, just opened the face on the bat really nicely to move on to 19.
Harry came in again. It was smashed by Finlay Bean for 4 through cow corner. There was a despairing dive from Lloyd in again. Oh, real tangle here. He's got himself a wicket. There you go. Finlay Bean would have wanted him to leave the field of play because he has been given LBW by umpire Martin Saggers. Not current postage rates they weren't, as Lloyd fires the last ball of the over in and Revis plays inside the line of it. 59 for 1 at the end of the over. He survived those 4 deliveries, and David Lloyd with figures of 1 over